Good morning and welcome to day 6 of the Last Man Stands World Champs. We're at Claremont Cricket Club for a plate playoff between the CPI Masters from Cape Town and the cricketer Comillas from Bangladesh. There are 10 teams in this side of the tournament. 4 teams play today and there's 6 teams await tomorrow. The weather's set fair, slight southeaster blowing off the mountain. We're in for a cracking few days of cricket. This is the business end of the Last Man Stands World Champs 2023. Let's go. So, CPI Masters are underway with a leg bye. On strike we have Abra Khan. Opening the bowlers are Sharif Madin Rocky. Oh, it's well bowled, just goes past the outside edge. It's been a fantastic week so far. I'm joined in the commentary box by the one and only Oni. How are you, buddy?
Good morning, Ross. Welcome back again with a live action of the business end of this tournament, Last Man Stands World Champs Cape Town 2023. There's a nice atmosphere here in Clement's cricket ground. Beautiful backdrop. This is a plate qualifier game between CPI Masters versus cricketers Comilla.
Say, Oni, it's should be a nerve-wracking few days for these teams. Everyone's playing for the ultimate prize of Last Man Stands World Champs and Plate Champs. Just run down to backward point by Jesse Adams. We'll get back for 2.
We sensed that yesterday afternoon game, that how the competitive is going to be in the next few days. The game between Laila versus Rebels. Rebels won by just 1 run. What a game that was.
There's been a few cracking games over the last few days.
Nicely cut away onto the gap. Fast boundary of the day.
Jesse Adams opening his boundary account. Lovely looking shot there. Helps it on its way. So we have 8 games in total here in Cape Town today. 4 at Redham, 4 at Claremont. 2 plate playoffs and 6 cup games. The 2 teams that have gone straight into the quarterfinals for the cup competition are Heritage Cricketers and the Conquerors from England. So they have a bye today and will be ready back in action tomorrow. So 1 over complete, the score is 8. So Sajib,
he came all the way from London. He used to play for cricketers Comilla since 2016 in Bangladesh. Then he moved to London. He finds another Comilla team out there. He travelled here last year as well with Comilla Warriors.
he's also one of my umpires in London. He does the Leighton competition.
He's the nephew of the captain, Saifullah Babu.
So you were here yesterday, Oni. What was the pass score for the teams batting first?
So par score first 3 games it was 160 plus. In the last game it was very competitive. The bowlers did really well. So looks like the pitch is solid. It's a good sporting pitch, not only for the batsman or the bowler. There is something for everyone.
That's a sign of a good wicket, eh? A good start this by Sajib. Beautiful backdrop there of Table Mountain. Can't get enough of the views here in Cape Town. What a place. Get out to cover for a single. Officials today are Danzel and Lester. Done a fantastic job this week. Very good start this by Sajib. Just one of his first 3 balls. Again, that's well bowled. Set out to long on. Gonna get back for 2. It's good running. That's a good arm too. So, sign of good intent here from the CPI Masters, the local team to Cape Town. There, very familiar with all the conditions here. It's gone down the ground, down to long off. Think about 2, decide against it. It's good running. So a very tidy first over there from Sajib. Score moves to 12 for naught. Tell you what, Oni, for some of the touring teams, getting used to the wind has been challenging task. The ball's going in the air, fielders having to sort of make some good judgments of positions, fielding positions in difficult catches.
Maybe some of the team is understanding the wind, but not me. I'm still I don't know what is going on with the wind. I'm totally like on the dark side. I'm not understanding at all about this Cape Town wind. But yes, right, you are right. Some teams are really understands the wind really well. Yesterday we have seen heritage cricketers. They are very aware of the wind, what's going on, because of their captain traveled 3 times in Cape Town. Played. Oh, that's a overthrow.
Excellent running there from the 2 batsmen. It should have really only been 1. They've put pressure on the fielder. They've turned it into 3 with the overthrow.
I have news that my son is watching from Dhaka. I miss him. We're like 1 week away from, almost 10 days away from home. Probably he recognized his father's voice there.
Great stuff, buddy. So good bowling this from Rocky. Good comeback there.
So in these grounds they need to make it singles into doubles. Lots of vacant region.
It is a big ground. a lot bigger than the Redham House.
The last game of the Lilas innings, they only able to score, I think, 4 boundaries. They all run for singles and doubles. This is a good taster of fitness in this ground. Just nicely pushed it towards the cover for a single.
So an update from Redham House. Cup game going on. Cup last 16. MPVP taking on the mighty Masagabi. MPVP are currently 33 for 1 after 5.3.
Down the leg side. That will be race away towards the boundary for 4 runs. Maybe
so gifting away runs here early on are the cricketers, Comillas. Following this game here at Claremont today, we do have a cup knockout. It's going to be the Rebels from Johannesburg against the Westfield and Colombian Moose from the United States of America.
Full toss, nicely played it.
Then followed by the Santon Royals from the Royal Challengers Bangalore from London. So that should be an epic encounter.
Was played away from the body. Good ball, good finish from Rocky. CPI Masters 22 without loss after 3.
And then the final plate game of the day here at Claremont will be the Royal London Cricket Club from London taking on local boys, the PSA Blitz from Cape Town. So Denzel, the umpire, just making sure that the cricketer Comillas are aware of the times and the limits for bowling their allotted overs. Played off the hips down to fine leg. They'll get back for 2. It's good running.
That's what you got to do. You got to run hard. Lots of doubles are there for the taking in this ground. Jesse Adams so far has been impressing for CPI Masters. Again, coming back for the second. Good running. This time worked it on the mid wicket. Good fielding from Lawson. Was one of the pick of the batsmen so far for cricketers Comilla. He was the man of the match in last game.
Tell you what, Sir Jib's bowling well. Yeah, he's got a good rhythm going. As we know, fielding teams are always going to be happy with batters taking singles. Just don't want boundaries, don't want too many twos. Those are the game changers. Slashed away, down to third man. In the gap.
Good shot from Jesse Adams.
So CPI Masters, the two openers look quality. Unbelievable scenes here in Cape Town. So beautiful. These views to die for. We've been blessed with Redham High, Camps Bay, now Claremont Cricket Club.
The beautiful ground here in Claremont Cricket Ground. It's a beautiful backdrop, the mountains, and good facilities as well. Beach have been phenomenal so far. The good sporting wicket, outfields is fast.
So change of bowler, Chad Lawson.
This line played it off the hips. Look to come back for the second. Yeah. The good running, good understanding between the two batsmen.
But you're right, Oni. These guys are running well together. They run the first ones hard, putting the fielders under pressure.
Big boundary. The boundaries are not easy to come by. So you got to run.
It's happened. Seen that a few times this tournament. Bowlers just making sure the batsmen are not getting ahead of the line while they're bowling. Always causes a bit of controversy.
Yeah, in last man stands format, the bowlers needs to warn the batsman first, right? Yeah.
At least one warning before you can run the batsman out.
Well bowled.
It's always been one of those controversial rules in cricket. You can understand the fielding team's thoughts on it. Batsmen shouldn't be stealing runs there. Good bowling this from Chad Lawson. Tidy start so far for him. Always good to get into a rhythm early on. Okay, seems like there's a bit of a chat going on here between the non-striker and Chad Lawson, adding a bit of spice to this encounter. We'll dab down to third man. They run the first one hard. Oh, that's seriously good running. Should have never been two there.
Not a very strong throw from third man. Down the leg side. That will be wide. So far, the over has been very good from Chad Lawson. Usually when you bowl extras on the last delivery, usually it goes for boundary on the next. Nicely play, good stop from Lawson. 5 runs off the over. CPI Masters 37 without loss after 5.
So Sachib into his third over. Been pretty tidy so far. Just 14 off it. The Comillas are going to be looking for a wicket share. Need an early breakthrough. Very good bowling this from Sajib. Lots of chat here. Chad Lawson we can hear from here at long on. He's trying to get under the batter's skin.
Good bowling.
Dots. Oni creating pressure. Any dots in last man stands creates pressure.
This occasion 3 dot balls have been bowled by Shajib. Good pressure has been created by him. This time onto the pad. Zapil sliding down the leg side and pitched outside leg as well.
Bit of an optimistic appeal there, Oni.
I think so. They want
Maybe
to
he's
buy
trying
a
to
wicket from here.
Distract the umpire. It's gone a slow ball.
Slow ball. Nicely played. Onto the gap.
Chad also getting around. Oh. Couldn't cut it off. So 4 more to the CPI Masters.
Until that, he has bowled really well. But Abrar Khan was equally well up to the task. Dot ball to finish off that over. CPI Masters 42 without loss after 6.
So I'm looking forward to this over. Chad Lawson's been pretty vocal. Looks like he's a man for the battle. Not going to back down.
Good bowling from Lawson. Things have been a little bit quiet for last 10 days. Deliveries. Only 8 runs have been scored. Chad Lawson bowling well. This time hurried on to him. Played it round the corner. Looked to come back for the second. Settling for one.
It's good running. They do run very hard, the first one, which is excellent. So good over from Chad Lawson. So I think we're in for a good contest. Both teams will be pretty comfortable with the game situation. There haven't been any wickets for the Comilla, but the CPI haven't got away with the run rate as of yet.
Yeah, so far the game is evenly poised. No wicket down for CPI Masters.
So
Rocky come back in.
Tell you what, this is pretty entertaining listening to Chad Lawson here at Long On, keeping his boys motivated.
He's a good team player. He's performing well for Comilla. This one, nicely played it. Onto the gap, straight for 4.
Great looking shot there. The on drive, arguably the hardest shot to play in the book. So Abra Khan moves to 20 of 19.
Jesse Adams 30 of 20. Abrar Khan 22 of 20. 54 run partnership. So far CPI Masters have been solid opening partnerships. Nice shot. It's on to the gap. Fielders are there, coming back for the second. Oh, wanted to check the shot. Good finish from Sharif. 9 runs off that over. CPI Masters 56 without loss after 8. Good solid foundation has been laid by the opening batsman. When the lower batsman comes, they need to utilize that foundation. So projected score 140. Wickets in hand. They would love to get some more. I think 160, 70 when possible. Good ball from Showman Shomu. Equally well played by Jesse. Just taps it round the corner and gone for single. In the air, they gone up. Keepers underneath it. Taken. As the first wicket down for CPI Masters. This is Abrar Khan going back to the pavilion. Played a very good knock. 24 of 22. The good solid foundation has been laid by the opening batsman.
So breakthrough here for the cricketer Comillas. Change of bowling here, bringing spinner into the attack. So looking at the current situation, the current run rate, projected score is 140. It's a big field, so one would think that 140 is pretty competitive. So the new man in is Seth Fledermaas. So it should be an interesting passage of play here. Lots of niggle here in this game. Off the mark straight away. So Seth Fledermos underway.
It will be interesting battle. Somen Shomu, right arm off spinner, and Jesse Adams, left-hander.
It's gone big.
Shot. Good shot.
Oh, good fielding.
Good
As you
fielding.
got the big boots out.
Good
Saved the
footwork.
boundary. Thought there was a certain boundary on it. Let's just get 2.
Comes back for 3. Very good shot from Jesse Adams.
They ran 3. That's very good running. Rocks back, punches it out to cover. There'll be a single. So after 9 overs, score is 62 for 1.
Jesse Adams, 34 of 22.
So Rocky, he's going to bowl his 4th over. He's gone for 26 so far. Be pretty economical.
Good shot. What a shot. Good execution.
That's the ramp. That's going to go in the highlight reel. That's Seth Fledermos. I'll do that.
Those are not easy to play. It took long practice to execute that very nicely. Nicely played it through the cover, but finds the fielder. This time just a single. So far, good going for CPI Masters. 68 for 1, 9.3. Shot.
Glorious shot.
Beautiful cover drive for 4.
Seth Fledermos looks a classy player. Absolutely smashed that through extra cover. Went like a tracer bullet to the boundary. Gone again.
Another one. This time finds the fielder Shojib. Coming back for the second. Good running. That's it from Sharif Mohiddin Rocky. He gone for 38 of his 4 over. CPI Master 74 for 1 after 10.
Tell you what, Danzel's a fantastic umpire. He's making sure that these cricketer Comillas are aware of the time and the limits, but he's doing it in a very good way. Friendly authority he always has with the teams. Exactly what we want to see in last man stands. So the switch of ends. So 10 overs to go in this innings. CPI would be looking for definitely at least another 100 off this 10. 170 on this pitch for me, Oni, is a very, very good score.
Yes, yesterday most of the games team batting first winning in here. So runs on the board will be very important, very crucial.
Oh.
Shomu continuing. This time nicely swept it.
So they're going to be hitting with the wind this 10, so it's an advantage for the batting team. Gone again. It's a huge shot. There's a man out there. It's over the boundary. 6 runs. Seth Fledermaus. He's on fire. Cricketer Comillas are going to need to get him out early. Looks like he's in no mood to play around. Yeah.
Another big one. Whoa, what a shot. Just, I think, front of the rope. Gone for 4, 1 bounce to the fence.
So Somu under pressure here. He's gone 6-4. Seth Fledermaus. He's on fire, as we've said. Ultra positive. Hitting with the wind. Gone again. Unbelievable scenes here. Slapped it over. Long on. What? Into the hill there. Behind the score. Behind the nets. So 3 boundaries in a row. The score is already 91 after 10.4. So what's going to happen? Yeah, it's been three balls, 3 boundaries in this over. I think Somu's got to vary his line and his pace and his length here, because everything he's bowling is just disappearing. It's gone again. It's up in the air.
That should be taken. Oh, that's gone. Woof.
So Oni, that is the advantage of hitting with the wind.
One moment he thought Thought is straight away to the throat of the fielder, but sailed past him. Set moves on to 35 of 10.
Striking at 300%. Unbelievable scenes here. So 97 for 1 after 11 overs. Projected score has moved to 176. So a new man into the bowling attack is Adil Mayer. Do you know much about him, Oni?
I don't know much about Adil. I've seen him on this tournament only. Nicely worked it around. Look to come back for the second. The bit of misfield. Took 3. Good running.
That's exactly what happens when you put pressure on the fielder. He tries to pick it up one hand, misses it. Then they get another single.
This time settles it for a single.
Bit disappointing there from Seth Fledermas. I was expecting a boundary.
Yeah, everything is disappearing from him. This time played it on the up.
Such good running from the CPI Masters. They run the first one so hard. They actually turned ones into easy twos.
Another big game is happening at the moment in Rhythm House Cricket Ground. MPVP versus Masagami. MPVP batting first, 100 for 4 after 15.1 overs. Nicely tickled round the corner. Again coming back for the second. Oh, what a running!
Such good running. I reckon unless the Comillas can get a wicket here, they're going to be a big target for them to chase.
Big swing. Not enough correction. Doubles are very easy to get at the moment.
So 12 overs complete, 108 for 1. So change of bowler. Safe bowler. Getting his fielders in the right position.
This is one of the new find for cricketers Comilla.
Dragged it down.
Hardly we seen him ball in Bangladesh leagues. And here he's bowling, and he's bowling pretty well. Looks like he's one of the death bowling specialist for cricketers Comilla. Usually he keeps wicket and bats top of the order.
Slapped down too long off to be a single. Down to Chad Lawson. Oh, they've run two. Oh, it's very good running. Chad Lawson, a little bit sloppy there. Thought they were just going for the single, but they run the first one hard. Got back for 2.
We haven't seen Fazle Rabbi so far in this tournament bowling. Maybe he's carrying some injuries. This time short, wide. Seth moves on to 41 with no time, just 14 delivery, and Jesse Adams yet again playing a solid knock, 45 of 28.
Gone big. Is the man out there? Disappeared over car corner. 6 more. Unbelievable scenes here. Claremont Cricket Club. Gone again. It's disappeared over long on. That's 6 more. That'll be Seth Masters 50. Well batted, sir. 53 of 16. It's going to be up there with the tournament's fastest 50. Unbelievable scenes here at Claremont. So, CPI Masters on a roll yet.
Yes, Ross, you're right. This is the fastest 50 so far in this World Champs Cape Town 2023. What an innings he played.
Unbelievable knock that. Put his team in a very, very strong position. So the new man in is Eddie Engelbrecht. Comes into a situation where he has sort of got license to put his foot on the pedal from ball 1 with Seth Fledermaus in the huts already, retired on 50. False start there from the bowler. Just apologising.
Down the leg side.
Off the mark with a wide. Is one of those rules in last man stands where the wide goes to the batter. So 13 overs complete. The score is 127 for 1.
Soros, I have a question for you. How many percentage of your career runs comes off wide or extras?
When I'm batting or bowling?
Batting.
I don't know, buddy. Probably quite a few. You've been talking to Beyond too much, eh? I thought you were on my team. You're supposed to be being positive about me, not abusing me. Set out to long off just to get back for 2. Good running.
I'm a little bit unlucky on that side. When there is wide or extra, it goes to my opposition other side batsman. I hardly get in my career I never get a 7 runs of from wide and 4 wides. I think I can remember that I never got in 3 plus 4.
Yep.
I'm a bit unlucky on that section.
So understandably, after the departure of Seth Fledermaus, the run rate has quietened down a bit. The projected rate is still at 188. It's going to be a hell of a task for the Comillas to chase if they get anywhere near that. Full toss, dispatched behind square, a few bounces into the boundary, 4 more to the CPI Masters, and that is 50 for Jesse Adams. Well batted, sir. now, Oni, the batsmen coming in have got absolute license to swing hard. Zero pressure. Batsman just getting his picture taken there. Getting his 50, which will be on our socials later in the day. So 2 new batsmen at the crease now. The new man in is Mars Khan, left-hander. One thing with this field being pretty large, there's no advantage for left-hander or right-hander with the boundary rope. So pretty much a centre pitch this. It's a great start. Down the ground, into the nets, 4 more, start to the boundary. It's just what the situation brings when you've got no pressure. 2 good players retired on 50, ready to come back in if they need to.
Projected score looks very promising, 199. We have seen 200s have been scored in this ground by heritage cricketers Bangladesh. 2 new batsmen at the crease, Mas Khan and Eddie 4 of 2. Mas Khan off the mark with the boundary. Shoman Shomu was expensive in his previous over. Starts off with the wide.
So Somu's been expensive. It's gone for 30. That's 2 overs already. He's going to have to pull this back. Out to long off a single. So these 2 batsmen nowhere near the same intensity running between the wickets as the earlier few batsmen.
Big swing to the leg side. It's even to the thigh pad.
Batsman's missed out there. Half tracker down the leg. Should have disappeared. Oof. 1 and 1 bounce. We do have some quirky rules in last man stands, but that's not one of them. Tossed it up. Up bowled. 2 is the call. So good over this by Somu.
Some of the rules in last man stands we are used to from childhood in Bangladesh. We used to play like last man can bat, because like if everyone got out and last man is there, he hasn't got any ball to face. So we have this kind of rules.
Massive! Over long on. Over the side screen. Into the blue gum trees. New balls, please. That's a massive shot. Again, it's with the wind, so getting the ball into the air. Getting some assistance from the wind, but nonetheless, it was a great strike. So 5 overs complete, 149 for 1. Eddie Engelbrecht not out 6 or 4. Mars Khan 12 off 5. CPI Masters eyeing out a big total here. Gone again. There's a man out there at deep and wicket. We'll get back for 2.
Shot over the bowler's head for 4 runs. Slapped it.
There's no fielders there. Can't coach shots like that. Hit it with power. That's another boundary to the CPI Masters. Looking around at looking around at the cricketer Comillas. They're just looking a bit dejected. Hands on hips.
So the news from the Redham Cricket Ground, MPVP 127 for 5 after the 20 overs. The Masagami needs 128 to win and to go through to the quarter final. Nicely played. Played that from the back foot. Looking to come back for the second. Easy runs, easy picking for the batsman. Big slash down the leg side. Again coming back for the second. This is the test of fitness. The moment CPI Masters are getting very good marks on that. So after 16, 160 for 1.
Current projected score, Oni, is at a massive 200.
Wickets in hand.
Huge target for the.
They should look for at least get 200 from here on. That will be a massive total.
So Samu in the bowl his 4th and final over of his spells. Gone for 39, so he's going to be looking for a tidy over here. Swing and a miss. Dot to start. Just had news in that a friend of mine from London, Neville Talbot, has tuned into this broadcast all the way from London, Rains Park, the leafy suburbia of Rains Park, where a lot of my friends live. So, hello, buddy. Hope you and Melia and Elise are good. Hit out 2, deep and wicket, just 1. Bounce into the fielder, they'll get 1. I think these Comillas are a bit behind the rate here. They need to push through these last few overs. Drags it down. Top edge it over the keeper. Should run away for 4.
Oh, just gone past the rope.
4 more. Can't coach those shots.
Nicely played it from the back foot for a single.
Score moves to 168 for 1.
In the context of the game, better over from cricketers Comilla. 8 runs off the over.
Chad Lawson, the man back into the attack. He's got 2 to go. He's been heavily involved in this game. Not shy of a word or two. It's got out, got up, it's disappeared over.
Still going, yes.
6 more. That's a massive shot there. As we've been saying all day, with the wind, it's definitely advantage for this 10. So there's definitely a bit of niggle going on here between Bowler and the CPI Masters. Swing and a miss, inside edge. It's not going to go. They're going to get back for 3. They've run 4. That's excellent running. That is not going to please Chad Lawson. Already under the pump after that huge 6.
That's the unusual size.
I think it's the first 4 I've seen this week from the commentary box. So
I think that's the fast 4 of running I've seen in my whole life in last ball game.
It's a good comeback there by Chad Lawson. He's definitely lost the battle but won the war. Not much of any celebrations going on here. So scores 178 for 2 now.
Yeah, that's understandable when you up the ante a little bit. Wickets will fall on that process. Not many balls left. 2.5 over left in this innings.
So Chad Lawson, Maz Khan, phenomenal. 37 or 14 for him. Just wait for scorecards updates. So we're running 10 minutes behind schedule yet. Apologies to our viewers. So the new man in is Johnny Duplessis. He's going to have to swing hard from ball 1.
Full toss down the leg. Missed out on that. Wide.
Chad Lawson just letting it drift down, just losing his shape a bit. Oh, great shot straight down the ground. Hit
Went like a bullet.
4 more for the CPI Masters. Tell you what, I've been pretty impressed with the CPI Masters. Oh, it's a full toss there. It's called it a wide. Looked pretty high. So
that's the second wide of that over. So CPI Master 186 for 2 after 18. 2 overs to go.
10 balls. Score is 186. 200 definitely on the cards here, Oni. Who's going to bowl these overs? So Jib back into the attack to bowl his final over of his spell. It looks like it will be one of either Mayer or Allah to bowl the 20th. Heaved it over deep mid wicket. A few bounces into the hill. 4 more. CPI Masters are on fire here. Tell you what, Oni, haven't seen them play this week, but they must have lost against some pretty good teams for them not to be in the last 14, because they've got some seriously good players.
They bowled really well against Rebels. They picked up early wickets against them.
Bowled. It's not great keeping that. Didn't even try. That's 4 bars. Just cricketer Camilla's dejected. Not trying really anymore. Looks like they want to get out of the field as soon as they can. It's all damage limitation now. So 8 off 2. So a ball there, good comeback there by Sajib. Just look around to my right here, see the teams arriving for the next game, which will be the Rebels from Johannesburg against the Westfield Moose from New York. It's gone big. Set it down to deep long on. One bounce into the fielder Chad Lawson. It's good fielding that. It's gone downtown. Be a single though. So a good comeback this from Sajib. So after 19 overs, the score is 196. Camilla's with a mountain to climb here in their run chase. So Chad Lawson back into the attack. About his 4th over of his spell.
Just a big hit down the leg side. And gone for 4. Starts the 20th over very nicely. Went not. Johnny Duplessis 13 of just 5. So far the execution has been excellent from CPI Masters. New batsman comes into the crease. They took no time to settle. Just a big heave down the leg side. Again, that will be a wide. He needs to bowl that again. 200s up for CPI Masters.
Gone slow ball. There's a man down there. Cuts it off.
Coming back for the second.
Such good running. There should have never been two there. Just the frustration there from the bowler. Hands on hips. So reverse hit. Unbelievable shot there from Johnny Duplessis. Reverse hit. 19.3. That's going to hit the highlight reels.
This time, slight tickle of the bat. Deliberately played it through the fine leg for 4.
It's been an expensive over here for cricketer Comillas. $15 from it already. 1 ball to go.
Can that make it big? Can they get home runs?
Can you imagine? This would be
good change of pace. Good finish from Chad Lawson. Anyway, that's a big total from CPI Masters. 211 for 2 after their 20 overs. Beautifully batting display by the batsman. Cricketers Comilla need 212 to win. That's not going to be easy task for them. We will be coming back on the run chase very shortly. Till then, stay tuned.
Welcome back to the second innings and the run chase of cricketer Comillas. Huge task ahead of them. 211 is a massive score on this big field. Opening the batting we have Somu and Coca, and opening the bowling we have Johnny Duplessis. We're underway. So a good start this for the CPI Masters from Bloem. Seriously talented team. Unlucky for them not to be in the main cup. It's gone big. Just edged it to leading edge to cover. They'll get through for one. Good shot there by Somu. Down the ground to long on, so pretty standard field here for the CPI Masters. Just clipping it down to short fine leg. He'll get a single. So tidy start this for the CPI Masters. Cricketer Comillas are going to have to run hard, keep the scoreboard ticking over at every opportunity, keep the boundary counts pretty high. Good looking shot there. He set it down to square leg, one bounce. Just be a single. So after to 1 over, the score is 6 for naught. This is a plate playoff. There are 10 teams in this side of the draw. 4 teams played today, and 6 teams await in the quarterfinals tomorrow. Into the bowling attack is Lawrence de Vet. Left arm over. Coco on strike. So an update from Redham. Last 16 game there between MPVP and Masagami. Masagami are 63 for 1, chasing 127. In the cup competition today, all last 16 games. Tomorrow will be the quarterfinals, and Sunday, semi-final day, and the grand final at around 3 p.m. at Claremont Cricket Club. Lawrence de Vet just dragging it down. Is protection on the cover boundary. Just drifting down there, down leg by Lawrence de Vet. It'll be a wide. Seems to be getting a bit of in-swing. Just come off the pads. It's running down to fine leg. I'll get back for 2. Oh, so well bowled. So well bowled. It's always tricky for a batsman with a left arm seamer, taking the ball away from the bat. Another wide there by Lawrence de Vet. He won't be happy with that. So 14 for naught after 2 overs. The cricketer Comillas require a massive 198 from 90 balls. So it looks like a new bowler into the attack. Abra Khan. Right arm over. Start to the wide. Down the leg. So beautiful setting here at Claremont Cricket Club. It's a good shot there by Somu. Cut it away. There'll be 2. Lots of energy here in the field from the CPI Masters. They're having a great time here in Cape Town. Still run down to third man there by Somu. So tidy over this from Abra Khan. Gone big. Chipped it out to deep at wicket. The corners 2. It's very good fielding out there. It just shows hitting into the wind. It's pretty tricky here. The wind's picking up just a bit. Oh, the bail's just blown off there. Just hearing from the CPI Masters saying put some glue on those bails. They don't need them. So good start there by Abra Khan after 3 overs. Score is 20 for naught. So it looks like the bowling tactics are bowling 3 bowlers in 2 over spells. Well bowled there by Johnny Duplessis. It's a dot ball. Every dot in a run chase of this magnitude, keeps the pressure on. Just drifting down the leg slightly, we see, but it'll just be a single. CPI Masters is going to be more than happy with cricketer Comilla taking singles.
Cricketer Comilla needs to move on. 191. Good shot. Again finds the fielder. Nicely played it. Just pushed it onto the mid wicket for a single. So no boundaries in last 10 deliveries. Only singles and couple of doubles. Nicely played. There's a big gap. There's a long chase for the fielder.
So tidy over there comes to an end. 25 for naught after 4.
Shomu 11 of 11, both of the batsmen, and they're exactly same. Nicely played. Good looking shot from Shomu. Only for single. Just played it in the square. Comilla needs boundaries. Couple of quick big overs. Hits him onto the pad, maybe inside edge.
Give our viewers a sense of what's going on here. The wind has just picked up a bit. It's coming traditional southeaster. It likes to blow in this part of the world. From our commentary box, these batters are heading into the wind, and the next 10 they'll be heading with the wind.
Yeah, that's very important to understand the wind in Cape Town. Those who have more understanding about this wind are so far doing well. Good looking shot. Is it on the gap? Call for 2, but then the settling for the singles. Previously says this is a good test of fitness in this ground, big ground. You got to run, make the one singles into doubles. So after 5, cricketers Comilla 30 without loss. Showman Shomu 14 of 14, and Helaluddin Ahmed Khoka 13 of 13. So at the moment, cricketers Comilla dealing with singles.
It's got big, it's coming towards the commentary box. Oh, it's good fielding. It's great teamwork there by the CPI Masters. I thought that was coming into box, Oni.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But good shot, good intention showed.
Just trying to run it down to third man. Goes past the outside edge. It's up in the air. It's going to be some catch if he gets there. So the cricketer Camilla's looking to go the aerial route with no luck. Lots of pressure here from the CPI Masters in the field, bowling some tight lines.
So
Every
news
dot ball
from
in a
Redham
run
Cricket
chase
Ground.
adds so much pressure.
Masagami is dominating at the moment on the reply of 127. Bowled him!
Just gone for the ramp and hit the leg stump.
He's very disappointed. He wanted a bit cheeky.
So that's the end of the day for Somu.
New batsman Fazle Rabbi comes into the crease. Got to take big responsibility onto his shoulder. One of the best batsmen in this team, but he is having a lean patch in this tournament so far.
You know what they say, Oni, you're always only one knock away from form. So could this be the day?
This has to be the day. It's a classical act. Run it down to the third man for a single. Straight off the mark.
So 33 for 1 after 6. CPI Masters in total control of this game at the moment. But as we know, this form of cricket, things can change pretty quickly. The cricketer Comilla is going to have to start taking some risks. And with that comes a chance of wickets. That's a good looking shot out to extra cover. Get back for 2. Good looking off drive down to long off. A single, it's just not enough though for the Camillas. They chasing a massive 211, which is one of the highest scores of the tournament.
Yeah, this is the second high score in this tournament. Shot. Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. Koka moves on to 15 of 16. Nicely played it onto the gap. Look to come back for second. Settles in. There's a big no from Koka. Usually he's not very well known for his running between the wicket. Again slashed it hard. This time, comebacks for the second.
So some tournament statistics for our viewers. Only leading run scorer so far in the tournament is Michael Apollos. He's playing in the next game. He scored 153. He's from the Westfield Moose. Shavin Sharma, he's a class act. Delhi Lions, 142 runs. Chad Lawson, cricketer Comilla, he's playing in this game. He scored 138, so a lot expected of him today. Manoj Yadav from the Heritage, 137. And Martin van Wyk from the Sanson Royals on 136.
I think he got a 3 man of the match back to back in this tournament, if I'm not wrong. I'm sure he got 2. One of the pick of the player so far in this tournament, Martin van Wyk.
Van Wyk.
Van Wyk. Pardon.
The South African way.
That's on the all-rounder section. Martin van Wyk, he's at the top. Difference between the second best Lucas Boucher, around 120 points, so he's well in the top.
So the Comilla cricketers looking solid, but it's just not enough. They just need to be getting a few boundaries here. So leg by. CPI Masters are a quality team. As I said earlier, disappointing from them not to be in the last 14. It's wide. Too long off. Should be 2. Is 2. It's good running. A lot more required from the cricketer Comillas.
Bowling,
very well bowled.
Beautifully bowled. Left arm over the wicket to the right-hander is always difficult line to deal with.
Lawrence de Wet has bowled a few jaffers. Tough to play that shape in and just nip away. So 8 overs complete. Score is 46 for 1. The required rate now is 166 of 60 balls. That's 13 and over. They're only going at 5 and over, so they are way behind the 8 ball. So Imran Khan into his 3rd over.
Well bowled.
A little bit sloppy there by the keeper. No need to go for that run out. Go on. Oh, he's bowled him. It was a slow ball, and Coca has played all around it. Can't quite believe it. And that's the end of the innings for him. So, cricketer Comillas lose their 2nd wicket and are in all sorts of trouble. So the new man in is local Chad Lawson with a huge task for his team if they're going to get anywhere near this massive target of 211. He's one of the tournament leading run scorers, so he can play.
Cricketers Comilla 47 for 2. And bit of bother. We got 165 of 58. Down the leg side.
So apologies, it's Arbar's gone. It's the attack, not Arbra.
Slash and run away to the third man boundary for 4.
Vacant third man, so that's 4 runs. So Chad Lawson, he's off the mark.
Straight away he's in business.
Down to square leg, deep square leg, but they'll get back for 2. Big shot out there to deep mid wicket. There's a man out there. That's bad running. 2 all day there. So Johnny du Plessis going to bowl his 4th over, being pretty economical, just 17 off his 3. It's got a bit nippy here in the shade in the commentary box, Sonny. Need to get my jacket.
Yeah, you should get your jacket.
Interesting battle, yeah.
It feels cold. Misfielding from the bowler, Johnny du Plessis. For a single. Just picked up. Played a sweep shot. He's eyeing onto the leg side boundary. This time some sort of connection there, not on the middle of the bat.
Slashed away. There's a man out there. It's good teamwork there. Only run 2, definitely 3. The cricketer Comillas have got to up the intensity here, chasing a massive total.
time, played it nicely. Yet again finds the fielder coming back for the second. Rabbi's running on the danger end. Then he made it. Good running.
So Chad Lawson's definitely up the ante here. Need to put some pressure on these CPI Masters fielders, otherwise this could be all too easy for them.
This time walked it from the pads, played it to the leg side.
This is average running here from the the cricketer Comillas, leaving so many runs out there. So stats team have just handed me some more stats. Leading wicket taker is 53-year-old Varma Casey Kaldadindi from the Westfield Moose, 8 wickets. Daniel Peterson from the Bumblebees with 7. Martin van Wyk can't keep him out the game, 6 wickets. And Pardeep, the left arm spinner with Delhi Lions, 6 wickets. So as we switch ends,
so it's a pretty good introduction of the stats here in Last Man Stands website. You can check the tournament top scorer, tournament highest run getter, highest wicket taker, the best all-rounder also. It's the new inclusion in the Last Man Stands website. On the back end.
So Oni, it looks like it's all over for the MPVP. Masagami charging into the quarterfinals.
That's gone.
Good catch.
You want to run it onto the third man. Very well catch taken by the keeper.
Chad Lawson trying to run it down to third man, just getting a faint edge. That's the end of the innings. A big wicket there for the CPI Masters. Chad Lawson, great catch there by the keeper. Fumbled it slightly, but was able to hold on to it. Cricketer Comilla had all sorts of trouble. 63 for 3. A mammoth 149 or 49 balls. If I was a betting man, Oni, and I'm far from that, all my money would be on the CPI Masters.
I think cricketers Comilla would like to enjoy their batting at the middle at the moment. They should not look for the run chase. Big task. Ahmed Saifullah, he is a classical batsman. He is not known for his big hitting skill. Delicately played to the third man region for a single.
So Seth Fledermace, fantastic player, had a great day with the bat. 50 out of 16 balls, and now he's just got a wicket in his first over. Pressure continues to build.
Big swing and a miss. Another quiet over from CPI Masters. Just 2 runs off that over and a wicket. Cricketers Comilla 65 for 3 after 11.
So another change in the bowling attack, it seems. Jesse Adams, another good player, had a great day with the bat as well, 50 odd. Just towed it to cover. I'll get through for a single. Looking forward to the next game, Oni. Westfield in Columbia moves from New York against the Rebels from Johannesburg.
Another big game.
As we know, knockout cricket and pressure does funny things to players.
That's what has happened. You never know what can be happened in the knockout games. Although that game Rebels would be favourite.
I mean, you've seen a lot of the Rebels and you watched the Rebels yesterday, Oni. Who are the players to watch out for? I know there's Murray Workman's a good player.
The leg spinner was phenomenal yesterday. I think they have to work a little bit on their batting, because the game they played first 3 games in the group stage, they were struggling on the top order. They need to work on their top order. Wickets were losing within fast 4-5 overs.
So the score moves to 70 for 3 after 12. The men in Faisal Rabi and Saif Allah. Huge task ahead, but it's going to be tough. Saif Allah just losing his shape a bit, drifting down leg. It's wide. 141 or 40 balls is the equation. That's another wide. That's going to be 3. Gifting runs away to the Comilla. Should be a cracker at Redham. 11 o'clock, the Delhi Lions take on the Tualikis from Joburg. And then the 1:30 game here at Claremont, the Santon Royals against the Royal Challengers from Southwest London. Looking forward to that game. The boys from London have had a fantastic tour, been all around the sites of Cape Town, wine farms, up Table Mountain, Camps Bay, Signal Hill. It's a huge shot there. Disappeared over the fine leg boundary. A welcome boundary there for the cricketer Camillas, and a lot more needed from them of those. So Faisal Rabi declared his intention. The Comilla is going to get anywhere near this massive total of 211. A lot more of those needed. Clicky shot pushed out to cover into the gap. We'll get back for 2. So some good running here. Just what they need. Shuffle down the wicket, out to cover again. There's a man out there. So 84, 3 after 13. 35 balls to go in this innings. 128 runs needed. Shot there, there's a man out there. That's a great catch on the square leg boundary. So that's another wicket for the CPI Masters. That's a big wicket. Safe fella, dangerous play. That's the end of the day for him. Cricket and Comilla are in all sorts of trouble now. This could be the end of the tournament for them. So Rocky, the new man in. Hopefully he's keen to play some shots. Some entertaining cricket. This is what the crowd needs to watch. Edge it down to backward point. Should be 2, is 2. It's well run. Off his hips for a single. Head out to deeper wicket. It'll just be a single. So 88 for 4 after 14. Jesse Adams into his third over. Been very economical, just 9 off it so far. Down the ground, single to mid on. Business Towards the end of the tournament, knockout games. It's gone slow ball. Just come out the side of the hand. It's going to be wide. At this stage, it's looking like a comprehensive victory on the cards for the men from Bloemfontein. Ball shot down to third man. Here's a man there. Singles are no good at this stage of the game. It's gone slow ball again. Looks like the leg spinner, slow ball. That's the key in last man stands as a bowler, just to keep the batsman guessing. Can't bowl the same ball, same line, same length. You're just going to disappear. Drifted down leg again. So it's going to be 3 more to the total. He's gone the off spinner, bowled it short. 1 bounce into the square leg fence. Disappointing end of the over there from Jesse. Sorry, that's Seth, yep. Anyway, 98 for 4 after the 15 overs. 114 off 25 balls. Big in swing there from Jesse Adams. Just hitting Rebby on the pads. Rebby's been there a while now. He's 26 of 23. It's gone big, it's gone high. Has he got all of it? Absolutely has. Into the nets. It's a huge 6. As we said before, this side you're hitting with the wind, so once the ball's in there, it flies for ages. So a great shot there by Rebby. Just what the cricketer Comillas need, and just what the crowd needs to watch. Gone again. Fantastic shot over extra cover. Into the fence. 4 more. So, the cricketer Camillas have put their foot on the accelerator. Absolute scenes here at Claremont Cricket Club now. Obviously the winning and losing bonus sports now have no part to play. It's knockout cricket. You lose, you're going home. Clever shot there, late cut. Man is chasing. They'll get back for 2, they'll look for 3. Decide against it. So after 16 overs, the score is 111 for 4. So Seth Fledermaus into his fourth over. 26 for 1 so far. Required rate now 100 of 19 balls. 26 and over is the maths. The umpire's just having a bit of a struggle with the wind and the bales. Oh, it's a delicate little shot down to third man. There is a man here. He's gone the slow ball, the leg spinner. I think the wind is playing a part in that. Sit down to mid off. We're going to get back for 2. It's good running. Good finish there by Seth Fledermaus. So after 17 overs, the score is 117 for 4. The required rate now is almost an impossible. It is an impossible. 100 off 19. 20 balls, sorry. Game following this one should be a cracker. Westfield and Colombian Moose taking on the Rebels from Johannesburg. Cup last 16 game. It's a huge shot. It's flown over the square leg boundary. 6 runs to the Comilla Warriors. Faisal Rabi having some fun here. So that is the end of after 17 overs. 117 for 4. Jesse Adams 1 for 28 so far in his 3. He's going to finish up here. It's gone again. It's a huge shot over Cal corner. Into the trees. Massive shot there by Rocky. One feels this is all a bit too late. So the required rate now 83 of 13. Absolutely no chance. Comilla cricketers can get over the line yet, but they're going to provide some entertainment. It's a wide. Swing and a miss. That's another wide there. Another wide there by Jesse Adams. All a bit sloppy here for the CPI Masters. So 76 off the last 2 overs. And CPI Masters charging into the quarterfinals of the plate. Rocky is 27, not out of 14. Ravi 42 off 30. So be good to end the tour for on a 54 Ravi. Abbas Khan starts to the wide, drifting down the leg side. Oh, delicate little dab down to third man. The keeper's going to give chase. They'll get back for 2. So it's actually the right shot to play. There is no man down here, but just no pace on the ball. Push down the ground to long on, just be a single. Hit it out to long off, but towed it. Just be a single. Does bring Rebbe back onto strike. We need some fireworks. We need some entertainment for the last few balls of this innings. It's gone big. It's up in the air. It's got to fall safely. Let's get through for a single. So the intent was there from Rabi to dispatch it for a boundary. With no luck. Full toss. Hit out to deep mid wicket. So cricketer Camilla's limp to 143 for 4 after 19. 69 or 5 is the equation. And the big man, Lawrence de Vet, is going to bowl the last over. Oh, some big in swing there from the big man. Keeper wasn't quite able to gather it, so they'll get through for a bye. Helped on its way down to fine leg. There's a man there. He'll stop it off. Still stop it. I'll get back for just a single. So 2 to go in this innings. And that's going to be the cricketer Comillas on the next flight back to Bangladesh. Bowled him. Gone for the shot. Played all around it. And that means Sajib is going to come in for 1 ball. Interesting to see what he does here. Does he get a little not out, or a not out, or does he go for the big heave ho? He's gone big. He's ended with a boundary. He's ended the tour on a high note. 4 runs. The last ball of the game. Well done to the CPI Masters. They progress to the quarterfinals of the plate. Fortunately, that's the end of the road for the cricketer Comillas. They'll head back to Bangladesh after a fantastic tournament and time in Cape Town. We're going to take a break here at Claremont. We'll be back for the next game, which is a cup knockout. The Westfield and Colombian Moose take on the mighty Rebels from Johannesburg. Join us soon.